Jonesboro, Arkansas at Centennial Bank Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Bears headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Red Wolves offense will take the field first. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Here's a heat. Makes the catch.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Turner. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Red Wolves are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside, it's Turner. Got a little grass. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this? Turning it on! Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside, it's Turner. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Missouri State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Oh, he makes the catch. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. The option look. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. That's it fly. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Touchdown, Missouri State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
On the third play of the drive, third down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Rides to the back. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Looking to throw on 1st down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Working the middle, it's complete.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Trying play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this
lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the catch. It's George. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 25-yard line, and now they have a decision to make on 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Floating away. Unloads to the wideout. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Buys a little time. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lets it fly deep downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Purdue Boilermakers.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, they get him on the zone blitz. Defense did a good job disguising that. This quarterback's going to have to dial in a little bit better as this game goes on, Pollock, and make sure he understands exactly what the defense is doing.
100%. Listen, when you can, the more you can do, whether it's zone blitz or simulated pressures, whatever, to give the quarterback different looks. A nice job. Looks like a nice comfy zone. I'm going to have time. No. Linebacker comes flying through the hole, gets to the quarterback, and gets the big sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Running inside. It's Turner. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The short hands, it's Best. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the ground, it's Turner.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to him. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Flushed out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
And I feel like they kind of needed that play right here on third down, man. They've kind of struggled. They've had to punt several times this football game. They've already dug themselves a hole. Maybe that will give them a little adrenaline shot. Maybe that can give them some momentum moving forward. They got to have something. They need a spark to get back in this football game.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. They'll try to pop the draw. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. The Bears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the... They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass. Everybody playing pass. But he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays. And that's why they built the lead here today.
The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready? 53. 53.
The run inside. It's Turner. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Coleman. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls.
Going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the ball comes to rest right there. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Man, this is such a hard situation.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Pressure coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looking for room. It's Turner.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, better look out! He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this.